Chairman, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much. Happy to do it.
You've been hearing the analysis of the speech. Is there pressure after this speech for Republicans in the House and Senate to sign on to at least some of this plan in the state of the economy as it is?
Well, I mean, certainly we're going to listen to what the president has in play here. We haven't seen a plan. We've heard a lot of speeches, and I kind of agree with the panel, except I kind of felt like I was sitting here and it's Groundhog's Day, and it's the same speech over and over again. And it was a political speech. I mean, 95% of this speech was a lecture from this president. He went on this taxpayer-paid bus tour, went off to Martha's Vineyard, promised this panacea of a jobs plan, and what did he really do? What he did was deliver the same things that he's already tried and they've already failed, except he's doing it. He wants to spend another $400 million. He's attacking really small business owners when he's talking about trying to raise taxes on people who are fortunate. What he's talking about is raising taxes on small businesses across America that employ most people in this country outside of the public sector. This is the president's plan to get reelected. He wants to play class warfare. He wants to spin and spin and spin. And I got to tell you, I think that the American people have completely glazed over with this president and his love affair with the sound of his own voice. We need to get America back to work.
Mr. Chairman, you listened to the list of proposals. Some of them, as the president noted, have been supported by Republicans in the House and the Senate before. Of that list, what do you think Republicans can get behind? Because clearly there is at least a push by many to do something about the state of the economy.
Well, I mean, the payroll tax holiday. I mean, look at these trade agreements. These trade agreements that the president is talking about. We're talking about trade agreements like those with Korea and Colombia. We've got some of our biggest companies in this country ready to go to work and build things to sell to these countries. They've been sitting on the president's desk, Brett, for, I don't know, 3 years. Yeah, if the president signs those trade agreements, which they're sitting on his desk, and he has not signed them for 3 years, I think, and I'm not the policy guy in Congress, you have to talk to the Speaker, I think that we would pass those trade agreements that have been sitting on his desk for years. But guess what? I'm sure that this is another political game by this president. It's more talking, and we'll see. But you know what? We're hopeful that he means what he says, but you know, the monstrosity of debt and the deficit facing this country is going to take more than the tidbits that this president has offered up tonight.
Last thing, quickly, Chairman, do you believe his charge for the super committee, the bipartisan committee, to find tens of dollars more in spending cuts and tax increases will actually happen?
Well, you know what? Let's hope that they get serious about these spending cuts. I don't think we need new taxes in this country. I think our people in this country have paid enough to Washington to wash it, get flushed down a toilet. I think Americans want leadership, but unfortunately this president can't seem to lead this country in difficult times.
Chairman Reince Priebus, the chairman of the Republican National Committee, thank you very much for your time.
Hey, God bless you. Thank you.
Back to the panel.